Good morning and welcome back. Well, it's a common mantra this time of year, time to loosen the belt for that holiday eating.
Oh yeah.
But that doesn't have to be the case.
Joining us this morning to talk a little bit about holiday health, Gunderson Health System registered dietitian Marisa Pruitt. Thanks for waking up with us.
Thank you for having me.
Why is it so common this year? I mean, it's pretty obvious, but this time of year it's easier to kind of cheat some of our normal healthy eating habits.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, we are entering the holiday season. I mean, Thanksgiving followed by Christmas and then New Year's and on and on. But it's important to look at two things. It's a holiday. Go ahead, indulge, no big deal. But make sure that that holiday is just a holiday rather than a week or a month or an ongoing season.
Yeah, that seems to be what it turns into. Now, I like this. You've got there's some tips for tuning up the menu. What would you say are the best ones to give to people?
You know, I think there's one really important factor. Healthy eating can be what we're eating, but it can also be how we're eating. So if we're looking at what we're eating, today's recipes are higher in sugar and fat than they ever have been. So cutting back a little bit on both of those. You can usually cut back on the sugar by about a third without negatively affecting the recipe, and the fat, same thing. If we're looking at how we're eating, slow down, enjoy the food, enjoy the company, enjoy that whole seasonal ambiance, I guess, if you will.
And plate size, there might be a trick there in how big your plate is?
Absolutely. You know, our mind does funny things. If we put food on a smaller plate, it makes it seem like we're eating more, versus if we have the largest plate possible, it's going to take a lot more food to fill that plate, and we're going to end up feeling very, very full when we're done.
I also like this tip a little bit. I'm sure most folks have already planned their Thanksgiving menu at least, but reaching out to people if they haven't planned it yet and say, what are you going to miss? What do we absolutely need to have for holidays? What do you think about that?
Absolutely. You know, there are certain foods that we look forward to at certain holiday meals. And so, of course, having those available, but then also enlisting the help of your family and friends. You don't have to do all the work if you're hosting yourself, having them bring some dishes to ease that burden, but then also that gives the opportunity for everyone to have something they enjoy.
Yeah, what are some things, traditional Thanksgiving things that are actually healthy that we could maybe indulge and have a couple helpings of it?
You know, I'm going to say anything. Like, it's okay to indulge on a holiday. There is certainly nothing wrong with that. Eat what you enjoy, and if something doesn't meet your expectation, don't feel like you have to keep eating it.
I like that.
Yeah, so if you start to feel a little full around Thanksgiving, just make sure you get back into the healthier habits once the holiday's over, right?
Absolutely.
I always say I have a second stomach for dessert.
There you go. Okay, on Thanksgiving at least.
Yep.
Marisa, thanks so much for joining us this morning.